Hey, how's it going today? We are back at Birdie's Diner, and as you can see, lovely Miss Birdie here is jamming out to some jazz from the jukebox. So without further ado, we will go ahead and get right into build mode, and I'll show you a few things that I've added and what we'll be working on today. So I'll see you in a bit. And we're in the diner. Birdie has been sent out and we are going to be building some more, but I am going to show you what I've added. Not too much, but just a little. So we've got an extra little cake stand. And I did sort out the weird table thing. I think it was a glitch. I think it was like one of these tables wasn't connected or something, but it's all good now. So we're actually hitting every single one of the required things for the restaurant designation, I guess, for this lot. But as you can see, I have actually changed the color of these curtains to match the color of the lights. I just think it goes a bit more. I think it's a bit more cheerful, and I do believe that yellow is probably Birdie's favorite color, or one of her favorite colors. So yeah, we're doing that. And then I also added this little chair right here. I would think that this is probably if you're just running in and making a pickup order or something like that, that would be convenient. Or if you're waiting for somebody, I don't know, something like that. And we also have this exit sign. I have added this umbrella stand, which would be very nice to use. And then we have completed the bathroom, but I went ahead and I changed up the tile color. I just think this is a little bit more friendly. I don't know how to describe it, but I went ahead and added paper towel holder. I probably will add a soap dispenser and a toilet paper roll. Then the essential things that you'll need. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and I added a fire extinguisher as well over here, just for some realism. It's kind of an odd angle, but apparently it can be used. If not, I'll play test this. Like if they can't pick up the orders and stuff, of course I'll have to move this stuff, but we shall see. And the last thing I've actually added, a couple of different things, is some outside concrete here. Nothing at all matches these, like base game out of bounds things. So I'm not even going to try to match them. I'm just putting these neat little like half gravel, half concrete situations going on. And I will be putting a tree here. As you can see, it's just some things that I've just pulled out. I've had this out since like day one, this planter, because I want to do something with that. And we're going to be primarily working on the outside today. I've went ahead and I put this all the way around here, put out a dumpster. You can, of course, dumpster dive in this, woohoo, and all the other things you'd like to do. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the fake cafe, their little like outside area here. And I think I would like to make all of this into some kind of little park area. So I just thought that would be really cute to put something like that. So what we'll probably be working on today, we may not get to the park area, we might, but primarily it's just sprucing up around the buildings and kind of integrating this little shell thing into the rest of things to make it look like it's part of this whole cohesive lot. So let's go ahead and we'll get some other things out and we'll get started. I'm excited. Today you're going to learn one of my very fine secretiest secrets. That is, when I'm building in any kind of commercial downtown area, I don't know about you, but I really like in real life when they have like the trees lit up. So what I do is that I take this special holiday tree. I think this tree, yeah, it was like the holiday freebie thing. And I change it to this brown color because there's a couple different swatches. And I put it in with just this base game tree. And I kind of intermingle it so that it kind of looks like it's one and the same. And kind of turn it that way. And even when the tree has leaves, it'll still look neat. So if you see when it's at night, it's all lit up and pretty. So yeah, I like to do that. That's one of my most secretiest secrets. It's not that secret, it's not that great, but I think it's cute. So I'm doing that a couple more times here, just to kind of get some character out here. And the regular tree. The tree I'm using with this is the American beech tree. Is it that one? American beech tree, yeah. It's kind of taller, but that's fine. It's like skinny, so it kind of fits in with this. And they're not exactly the same color, but they are similar enough that we can let it kind of go. Let's make sure that's not hanging out. It's not. Let's take a look at that at night. Ooh, very nice. And I might put one here as well. I might not. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, we might as well. I think that would be very nice. And there we go. So yeah, I think that'll be cute as heck at night. And then also when they all have their leaves and stuff, it'll still be cute and it'll look very festive during the winter, Christmassy months. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to be putting out some more planters, I think, here and filling this one up. So another little sneaky secret thing that I like to do is in Live Edit or Debug, I can't remember, or maybe a combination of the both. You can find these that are like within the worlds and they have like nothing in them. So what you can do is be a little sneaky snake and you can secretly fill up these if you have move objects on, which you don't need to have a mod for. You can just use regular command cheats, just hitting Control Shift and then the C button if you have a PC. Sorry, I'm not sure what it is on console. I never really play console with The Sims. Let me tell you something. Oh, that's cute. We're not using that. Let me tell you something. The reason I don't play on console is not because it's not good. It's because I'm old. And when I was a kid, well, like a teenager, and the original Sims were out, like the original Sims games, when they came out for like consoles, they were not the same. Like now, apparently they're very comparable and they're very much similar to what, okay, there we go. That was weird. That kind of got me nervous. I was like, oh no, is it going to die like my computer? Anyway, yeah, like they were not the same. So I know they are now, but I'm like holding out like that like, oh, it's not going to be good. I'm sure it's really fantastic and lots and lots and lots of people play on console. I'm just like, oh, I have this weird bias and I know it's not rooted in reality, but like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Do you feel like that too? I know that's really strange. Like at the age that I'm at, I know I'm just looking at that. I'm not going to put that out there. I just never saw that before. It's pretty cute. I know I'm being very judgmental. And what is this? Look at this. When it's all dead, it's just a bunch of sticks. Anyway, I know I'm being judgmental. I know I'm being irrational. I just think that's like my automatic knee-jerk thing. And even though rationally I understand that things are not the same way, I still feel like it's not going to be as good. So let me know though. Am I wrong? Am I right? I know like that's another thing. Obviously you can't play with, sorry, everything's just going to look like crap because it's wintertime. I should have changed it to spring or summer in my game. But yeah, anyway, I know I'm being irrational. I know, I get it. I understand that it's just me. It's just Mama Simsy. Things are probably much better, but am I right or am I wrong? Tell me what you think. Am I being irrational or is it really just comparable? Apparently it is. Apparently y'all got the same stuff that we got here on PC. I don't know. Rant over. Was it a rant? I don't even know. So what I'm doing now is I'm wasting a bunch of time and I'm actually looking in Live Edit Debug and I'm looking for, well, it's technically Live Edit, I guess. I'm looking for some more planters. And what I might do is do this off screen. I was just rambling. So let me come back with some actual planters and things. I should have actually thought this out beforehand, but I wanted to do it together as a family. But see, she wanted to do it as a family too, but we're not. So give me a minute and I'm going to pull some lovely little things out and I will be right back. All right, and I've made some choices here. Now, I went ahead and I changed out the original planter, as you can see, and I found some really cool planters. I didn't realize, I haven't looked at Live Edit in a while, but I didn't realize that the For Rent pack had so many nice, like, Live Edit debug planters. So I've got this one, which kind of goes with the green building and everything. And I also have this one, which I believe is just like one of the either base game or cottage living or something. And I've sized it down one so we can add some cutie patooties in there. And then as you can see, Mrs. Woodard here is having a seat on the new bench that I've put out because I think it would be nice to have a little bit of seating out here, you know. And so let's go ahead and we will plant a few things. I want to use this, but look at it. In the winter time, it looks terrible. All right, let's look at bushes here. Let's see what we've got as far as that goes. Maybe some hydrangea if let's just see if we size it down. But I don't want it to be cutting into the building, which I'm afraid that might happen. No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and get you centered then, as I really wasn't taking you seriously. Now I am. Apologies. I mean, it's cutting a little bit, but not enough to notice. Like, it's not indoors or anything. So, we're going to let that one pass. And maybe just some lavender in here. We're keeping the purple on purple theme. I just think once it all blooms, it'll be nice with the green, purple and green together. Will be nice. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of when I was like a kid and I would read the like teenager magazines or like even my mom's like adult lady magazines like Glamour or Allure. And they would have like, if you have this colored eyes, you should wear that kind or that color to complement your eyes. And I have brown eyes like most people in the world. And they were always like, wear purple. And I was like, boo. Because at the time, I really wasn't a huge purple fan. I don't know. I don't have anything necessarily against purple. It was just one of those things where it was like, I want to wear something different. And they were like, wear purple. And I was like, oh. I feel like it's funny. Okay, I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to add anything more to it. I think that's good. But it's funny because my daughter, she's just like me in that way, where it's like, well, then again, it may just be age appropriate to what she's going through right now. She'll be like, no, like at everything. Like she's 3, so everything is no. Even when she wants something, even when she's just asked for something, no, like immediately, no. And it's one of those things where I'm not even mad. It's funny and cute to me. So as you can see, we're trying to look for some signage out for Birdie's restaurant here. And that looks, it's a little bit too Asian inspired, which obviously it's supposed to be. It's from the For Rent pack. But I don't know. I was thinking maybe we could get away with it, but not so much. I really, really, really like this sign from Strangerville, and especially for like a diner, but there aren't any appropriate swatches, unfortunately. When I make like grocery stores, I always go for this swatch, always. I mean, obviously I haven't made a grocery store on my channel, but I've made quite a bit of grocery stores in my personal play, and I always go for that swatch. Normally for diners, what I'll do, where is it? Hopefully it's within this that I've searched for. It's like this one. No, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. And I usually will just like have that, which I might still do. Just kind of hanging out like up above. This is really tall though if I do this. So let me see. I don't like that. Maybe I could just have it sort of against. I might be against this. Here, let's see. It might be the best that we have right now. So I tell you what, let me keep looking. But for now, that probably is what we've got going on. Nothing else screams American Diner to me, because the only other signs that we have that are kind of like restaurant stuff is like fine dining. And we're not doing fine dining. We want diner. And then we have like seafood restaurant, of course, with cats and dogs, which again, no hate to. It's just that's not what this is that we're dealing with here. I like when you like look for a sign, it's just like all of these fishing signs, which by the way, can you actually use these? I have never been successful in using any of these to actually like put on any property, like residential property or anything to actually fish at. I don't know, maybe I'm not trying hard enough, or maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it never worked for me. Let's see here. I think that's vet stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll come back to that because I think that's good enough for right now. So what I might do, I'm actually going to probably extend these out to one. And I think I want to put some chain link fence around here just to kind of like get some privacy going, because there will be this cafe thing over here, which you'll see in a bit. I'm just talking. Talking out loud, thinking out loud. Okay, where's that chain link? I think there's one that doesn't have the barbed wire. Here it is. It's from the Get to Work pack. And I think I'm actually going to only do it to there. And then I'll delete this part and that part. And then I think there is a door. Now it might have barbed wire. Although, I don't know. Let me just take a look. I am just making all kinds of like statements. Oh yeah, here we go. I think this is used for like the prison. Oh, that's too light of a swatch. Actually, I might use that lighter swatch anyway. And then we'll put that here, or maybe here. I'll make that lighter. Yeah, I like that a bit more. I just think that looks more realistic. If you, especially in the US, a lot of times there will be like the trash areas are behind some kind of a wall. Although, should I do chain link or should I do, now I'm being fussy. Oh my gosh. Thinking either that or the privacy fencing, just so that it's not so like ugly. Like something like this maybe. That might be better. Yeah. I think that hits things a little bit nicer than the, yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. I was just like, I don't like this. I think it's ugly, but I was gonna stick with it. Okay, now what gate? This gate. I don't like how nice that is. It's fine. Just leave it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And like, I don't know how they would get back here with the big truck and like do the thing, but well, I'm trying to think about that. How did they get that? When I was in high school, I used to work at a fast food place, a pasta fast food place. And they had like this back area with the dumpster, and maybe it had a compactor, but still you'd still have to empty that. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to rack my brain that hard. We are going to go ahead and we're going to do the cafe part. And I'm only going to go to here because I do want to have this as like a walk around. Just one more. And I want to have it to be where you can sort of like walk around all the way around the buildings and get to the park, or if you need to get back here. Now, this will not be usable, and I am just fencing this off on purpose because I don't want the Sims to go from Birdie's restaurant and like use these tables that I'm going to put out here. In fact, I might put some live edit table and chairs. Yeah, like these live edit. So they can't really use these, the Sims. It just looks like there's something going on here. I mean, you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll use these, and that way pull it out a little bit. It looks like This is a thriving real area that you can actually use, but you cannot. It's just like most of The Sims. It's just set dressing. Who said that? What? Very rude. Very rude indeed, even though it's true. And then this is a little bit longer of a video today, not by much, but a little bit. And it's just because I want to get this done and I want to do it right. And then I'm thinking, once we get these placed down here, what I kind of want to do, because this is bothering me, is, hold on, sorry. I would like to take this off. I don't think it goes. And I'm just going to open up this side, just a couple of those. I know, like, what's the point of having this, but I just think it looks better. I don't like, it just looked a little bit too residential for me, and I just feel like it didn't really go with the feeling of what I wanted. So I'm going to put one more table here. All right, and I think I want to put just a few little decorations, maybe a light up here, and maybe like some little plants and stuff like this situation, just to kind of liven it up a little bit, make it look like it's actually real, even if it is not. So let's take a look and see what we've got. All right, so I have put out a light, and I mean, it's basically floating in the air because it looks like it's on the shell, but this is not a real building, obviously. So I've also pulled out this planter, which will be putting some plants in, and I kind of want to climb something, quote unquote climb, because obviously there's nothing here to climb, but hopefully we can make that work. And I think I kind of want to put some of these like party lights. Let's see how we could do it, if it'll work. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, it's fine. I can put a pole here. And oops, that's not the right one. That's not the right one either, technically. But it'll do. Nobody cares. Nobody's looking that hard. And we'll put one just here as well. Yeah. Let's see how that looks at night. Oh, very convincing. Oh, yes. Okay. And let's find some climbing plants. Which, I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's in here or if it would be in plants. Like, but build mode plants. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Well, I want something that's flowery. Yeah, like this. This is gonna look bad. Just FYI, it's gonna look bad right now because, yeah, no, it's wintertime, but it'll look nice once it starts to get warm again. And that's what I'm telling myself. So so let's see here. Let's put a few of these up, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do the front, and then that should be it for today. I did go ahead and I pulled out some things for the front of the quote-unquote cafe too. So yeah, it'll look very nice. Yeah, that's looking good. I don't want there to be like a big old gap space in the back or something like that of those. And we'll just put you here. And another one here. And thinking what I might do is just kind of size one down and zoom you right up. Let me take a look at the side of that one. Yep, that one is floating out too far. All right. Oh, it went back down when I touched him. He didn't like it. He was like, stop it. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and we'll fill this part up as well. I don't think we'll do anything too spectacular in here. Should have done this in build by, but I wanted to see Birdie, so I missed her so much. Let's just do let's do these like longy things kind of spilling over in like a similar color. Hopefully there'll be a similar color in the spring. What I'll do is I'll double check this. I'll just go in through like build mode and I'll double check the colors of this. I don't know if you guys know this, but doing something from build mode and doing something from like live mode out to the normal, sorry, God, what am I talking about? When you go out to the normal, like area where you kind of pick where you want to go, like the normal screens, that is where you can actually just choose to go into like build mode. It'll have like the little tools, and or you can go into like live mode, just where you can like, you know, play with your Sims and build and buy as well. So if that makes any sense at all. I don't know. So yeah, like I said, I put a few things out. I put this little board with this little like sign right here, this bread and stuff like that. It's a cafe, so they probably have things like that. I went ahead and I pulled out this red planter as well. Again, this is not, none of this is usable. It's just for set dressing. But I thought that would be cute. And we'll put a few things. And I think I know exactly what I want to put in here. But let's go ahead and fill this guy up first. And there we go. I have that all filled up, and that'll look nice. It's all going to be flowery. So, and then what I had in mind, which I've been using all the time, is that cats and dogs flowery little tree, size like way down. So let me see if I can find that. Here we go. The dogwood tree, and let me size you way down. And I'm going to have to size you even more down than that. And then we'll floop you up a little bit. And that will look so cute when it is flower time. So I think for now, that is all we're going to do today. I'm really pleased. I think this is turning out pretty nice. Still not sold on this sign. If I find something better, I will definitely put it out. But that's what we're working with in the front. And zoom around to the back. And that is what we're working with in the back. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll probably put a few more things, like I think I want to put a bench over here. We'll see. But yeah, I think this is turning out pretty nicely. What do you think? I think I'm just going to call this Birdie's Diner. Like, that's just the name of it. I don't know. Yeah, it's not very creative, but I think it fits. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make good choices, and I will see you next time. Bye.